Mr. Camilo.
What's going on, Mr. Martinez?
You tell me, Mr. Camilo, man. Long time no see, huh, man?
Long time no see, man. I appreciate the invitation. You definitely have positive things going on, man. And
thanks, man.
God bless you, man, and everything that you're doing, man. And I'm happy to be here, man,
Thanks, man.
supporting you.
Thanks for sure, man. For everyone listening and viewing, also just a little let you know who Mr. Camilo is. You were an advisor when I met you, right? Or where were you?
Absolutely, yeah. I was an admission advisor. I was your counselor.
Yeah, there you go. He was the one who got me in, and then I appreciate all the work you put in, man. Because I was telling this previous podcast we had, we were talking about like school stuff, like students going into school and not knowing anything about what they're getting themselves into, So you made it really easy for me when I got into it. I mean, I was like, man, this easy. We need more people like you, Mr. Camilo.
Oh, man, thank you, man. One thing that I realized, through my experience in life is that everyone needs encouragement. Everyone needs to get past a certain insecurity within themselves. And education is not easy for everybody,
for sure.
Especially adult education, because most of the students that attended the college where you attended were already out of high school.
Yeah.
In that transition of what do I do with my life? Do I keep working? Do I go to school? So it was rewarding for me, being involved in that type of environment, and seeing someone accomplish their goal, whether it's adding a certificate or adding an experience or giving themselves a better opportunity to go into the work field.
Yeah, for sure. And then was schooling Fortis, was that the only place you've done the counseling at?
Oh no. So prior to Fortis, I was in other schools. I did medical for one school. I did IT for another school. And then Fortis was kind of a little mix of medical with, of course, air conditioning and refrigeration.
For sure. Yeah, that was nice, man. I really enjoyed the Fortis College side of learning HVAC and all that. It was pretty dope. Really nice. Learning all the new electrical side of everything, little small experience they gave you. For sure, it was still starting off and building off, but heading towards the right way and all that.
Absolutely. I mean, look at your studio. You got electrical everywhere, so it definitely helped knowing when something burns out or something.
Exactly.
Is it a fuse in the breaker? Is it something going on? So it definitely helped you. So I'm happy for that, man.
Thanks for sure. And then for people listening and viewing, tell them a bit about yourself, about who you are, what you do, where you come from.
Oh, the mystery of Mr. Camilo. Okay, well, basically I was born in Colombia, South America, Colombia. I came to this country very young as an immigrant. So I battled through life here in the U.S. as an immigrant, not having legalization, going through the process of, moving from one different culture to a whole different culture. So I had to, go through adversity, and I had to learn a lot of things in life. So I guess through my learning period, I tried to see how I can adjust what I've learned and pass it on to others, whether it's education, whether it's work, or whether it's just, knowing a little bit more and helping somebody
for sure.
From information that I gather from other people. So also, through all of this, I also realized that there was a purpose. I didn't get it right away. But as going through life, I figured that, the youth was important, because I started remembering when I was a youth, going through school as, an immigrant and being young and not being accepted and kind of going through the bully till you stand up for yourself. And then, you start making the right connections and things like that. I figured that I had to be involved with the youth. So I started coaching little league football here in the A-Leaf area. Well, youth sports. I started with youth sports because I did baseball, I did soccer, YMCA. I just got myself involved in the community and volunteering. Also because I had kids. Boys that were looking to get involved in sports. So with that being said, once I started going in that journey that God wanted me to go to, I started having, visions in my head of, becoming, having my own nonprofit. About a couple years ago, 3 years ago, I established a nonprofit here in the state of Texas, which is called Raising Our Youth as Leaders Foundation.
Nice.
Which the acronym is Royal.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's dope.
because I believe that every child, every young lady is a king and a queen,
Yeah,
and unfortunately we just don't treat each other like that. But if we treat each other like kings and queens, then our mentality is different. When you treat yourself like a king and a queen, your mentality is gonna be different. Your energy is going to be different to others, and the energy that you're going to receive is also different from others as well.
Sure,
So,
yeah, for sure.
so that basically in a nutshell, without going through all the trials and tribulations, but basically in a nutshell, that's who I am.